Hello again. Many of us have long suspected that it would be quite impossible for so many thousands of illegal immigrants to arrive in this country across the English Channel unless there was some kind of coordinated activity between the governments of Britain and France. Irrefutable proof has now emerged which confirms that this is definitely so. Those watching the scenes of the many thousands of illegal immigrants sailing to this country must surely have noticed by now that the whole thing is run like a military operation. These are not just a handful of random men jumping into rowing boats or dinghies to try and slip past our coast guards to land on a deserted beach at midnight. What we are seeing is rather brand new inflatable craft, each holding more than 50 men, tightly packed, and every one of them wearing identical life jackets. You can see this in the thumbnail to this video. On Tuesday, for example, 432 people crossed the Channel in this way in 8 boats, each holding 54 men and a few token women. In the description to this video, I give a link to the government website which tells us this. This is a highly organised assault on our borders. Some people ask why we do not stop them. And the simple answer is we do not stop them because our border guards and the Royal Navy are complicit in the whole scheme. It is all being done in cooperation with the French authorities, and neither country has any intention of stopping any of those immigrants from leaving France and entering Britain. Quite the opposite. Both the French and the British aid them in this endeavour. There can no longer be any doubt about this. Just for a moment, look at the image in the thumbnail to this video and ask yourself why it almost looks as though these men are in uniform. The dark clothing, the life jackets, they look as though they've all been kitted out by the same supplier. Well, they have. The life jackets are handed out to them by the French police and maritime authorities when they board those little boats. Instead of preventing these people from setting sail, the police hand them each a life jacket so that they will be safe as they enter into the busiest shipping lane in the world. Not that there's any real danger, of course, because both the French and British police notify commercial shipping when these parties of invaders are setting off. To make sure they are in no danger of getting lost or drowned at sea, the British meet them midway and ferry them ashore. They then collect up all the life jackets and return them to the French police so that they can be used for the next batch of migrants. Yes, you did hear that correctly. We now know that the authorities in this country are worried that the French police might be left out of pocket by supplying the migrants with those life jackets, and so make sure they're all collected and returned so they can be handed out to the next group of people setting sail for our shores. The French authorities put it like this: British and French authorities work in an intelligent fashion to recover and recycle life jackets. There can be exchanges between boats or periodic handovers. It is a well-organised venture, with nothing random or haphazard about it at all. We and the French are working hand in glove to ensure that those thousands of men are transported safely across the Channel. Once they've handed in their life jackets to the British, each of them is given a nice new puffer jacket in exchange, paid for out of your taxes, of course. In the description to this video, I give a link to a news item about this awful racket.